Yeah, huge weekend for football. On Sunday we have the National Premier League, the inaugural National Premier League final, Grand Final. South Hobart Football Club versus Sydney United 58 Football Club. That's the old Sydney Croatia that played in the National Soccer League. So an absolutely huge event, and we're urging all Tasmanians to get behind our club, the winner of our Victory League, South Hobart, as they look to take the title in the first year. It's going to cap off a stellar year and it'd cap off an excellent year for the club. The club is a proactive club with good structures on and off the field, and it shows. And they've got to this stage. Last week they easily accounted for the South Australian winners, Campbelltown City, and faced stiff opposition this week. But certainly the way they're firing at the moment will be a good battle. But this is a spectacular event to host in their region, and we hope that all Tasmanians, all clubs unite to get behind this team.
What do we know about Sydney United 58 FC?
We know they're a very proud club. We know they've got a long history in the National Soccer League. They've produced in excess of 40 Socceroos players within their club. And we saw Zelko Kalic come down playing the Victory League this year. He's one of them, so some big names associated with the club. Some players that are in the national pathway, in the A-League setup, in the A-League system, and as a club, they've got a proud history in the National Soccer League. So to host a club like that in the first instance is a huge achievement, but to host them in a National Premier League final, the inaugural final, is a huge step in football for Tasmania.
Okay, well we've got a date and a time for the Grand Final. What are you guys expecting in terms of advantage being on home soil?
Well, the advantage for us yesterday was massive when we played Campbelltown City. Just playing in front of people that you know, in areas that you know, it makes everything a lot more comfortable. It's always a fairly nerve-wracking experience when you're playing against teams that you don't know much about and who are coming from obviously a high pedigree. So all those little things that help to settle you down are always an advantage.
And you're expecting the same for next week. Give us a bit of an insight into what kind of challenge lies ahead.
It's a difficult one. They're teams that we don't know a whole lot about because we don't get to play them very regularly. Last week we did as much research as we possibly could about Campbelltown. We watched YouTube clips and can organise people to go to games and watch their sessions, their trainings, that sort of stuff. So you do what you can, but you never really know what you're going to get on the day, so it's more about focusing on your own preparation and making sure that you do your side of things correctly.
And how's that going? You guys are ready and raring to go?
We've actually managed to hit our peak at a really good time of the year. We're hitting our straps and everybody's fit, hungry, ready to go, so it should be a really, really good game.
Less than a week away from the big final, like we were just saying, are you expecting a bit of an advantage from being here on home soil?
I think so. The team has to travel in and prepare, and we're already based here. And luckily we'll get some training sessions out here at KZB, which is important for us. I think everybody knows we would have preferred the game at Darcy Street. We have a bit of an advantage there, but we're on home soil with home supporters, and we're looking forward to the challenge. But hopefully, this is a massive game for soccer in Tasmania, and hopefully the people will come out and support us and support the game.
What kind of confidence does yesterday give you? It was a massive performance, one of your best performances of the season.
Yeah, it'll give us confidence. The manner in which we played was important yesterday, and normally, in games against interstate teams, you tough them out, you work hard, and that type of thing. But yesterday we played really well on the ball. The control of the game was excellent. Our penetration was good. We got in behind them, and we didn't let them play. So it was a great effort. So I'm sure the guys will come into the next game full of confidence, but aware that we're playing one of the best teams outside of the A-League in Sydney United.
Have you seen much of them?
Not as yet. We'll definitely look at footage over the next couple of days and study. We know they have a terrific strike force. Pavlovic is a finisher, he scores goals. Mark Rudin is a proven international player, great credentials as a coach as well, so we know we're in for a tough match.